Cloze and may, set within the context of the 38 most common phonograms. Remember, we do not teach reading. We develop the ability to create meaning with print. These activities are designed to develop the ability to recognize letter patterns or word families called phonograms. This is a cloze. We are focusing on the I-C-K phonogram, and you can see it right there. That's number 9. All right. I think I'm sick. And if we have a struggling reader, we use scaffolded reading to read along with it. I think I'm sick. We do not want readers to have to struggle. The purpose of this is not sounding out words. The purpose of this strategy is to develop the ability to use context or semantic cueing. There are other places to work on phonics skills. That is not the purpose here. Throw the stick for the dog. Blank the stick for the dog, and we have the student guess. And then once they guess, they read it again until they can read it fluently. And we do not want the student to struggle here. Who did you... Now, when creating these, if you create your own, we want the target word to be obvious. I like to lick the bowl. All right? Bowl. We want it to be obvious. We want them to be able to create meaning, so we create a meaningful cloze. With beginning readers, I include the first two letter clues. And again, we don't want them to struggle. We want to develop the ability. We're strengthening neural pathways and developing new neural networks so that they can read fluently. So when they see a word with the I-C-K pattern, they recognize it automatically. Now you notice the target word in these cloze is not necessarily the I-C-K phonogram words, but each sentence has an I-C-K phonogram in it. We are reinforcing this, all right? Reinforcing. And then I like to have a cloze that develops concepts or knowledge and vocabulary related to an I-C-K, and this has to do with starting a fire with a stick. And I'm teaching them about stuff, developing their conceptual knowledge or knowledge about the world. They are learning stuff, interesting stuff, helping them find out about the world around them. And again, developing conceptual knowledge and vocabulary, all of which are important in creating meaning with print. All right? Cloze to develop a concept. And then a maze, this is a simple one, and again uses 2 words. You can use 3, but this one uses 2 words. If they're struggling, we use scaffolding. Put more blank in the fire. We read that with them together. And once they identify the correct one, then we point our fingers and they read it through by themselves until fluency is achieved. This is a maze, or a form of maze, all right? There are only 2 words here, and I use red print to highlight the target word. Now you notice some of the target words contain the I-C-K phonogram. Others have sentences in which the I-C-K word is. So the target word is not always an I-C-K phonogram, but there is a phonogram in each sentence, all right? Cloze and maze. Rick, see, that's not the target word, but this phonogram is in the sentence. It's used to reinforce. Cloze and maze, one strategy used as part of a total strategy to help students develop the ability to create meaning with print, to recognize words with phonograms in them.